Ayo, Chiksua here. Today we're going to show you guys how to auto farm the Demon Lord CLAYMAN. So I think a lot of people trouble with it, so this is going to be the team we are going to use. Arthur, obviously, basically he's going to increase the damage and also decrease the damage we are going to take. He's on an attack crit damage build. I think borrowed attack gear will work as well, or if you have HP UR gear, put the bottom attack borrowed and then you have an attack set on Arthur as well. So Slater is our main unit here because Slater is going to decrease the crit resistance based on his crit chance. Basically it makes it way easier to actually crit, and if we're going to crit, obviously we deal way more damage, especially with a unit like, for example, Traitor Meliodas. So I think Traitor Meliodas, if you do have him, he's definitely the best choice. We are also of course going to test out other units as well. So here as you can see, I still kept my Bracer onto her, but I borrowed a ring because she only loses like 250 attack while she can crit much more. I think it is worth the trade of 250 attack because I tested a little bit, and the moment she doesn't crit, she doesn't do that much damage. That's why I think that might be the best way. Maybe even full crit chance is better to have a more guaranteed crit. But yeah, so basically what is going to happen in the first turn? The first turn he's going to use, or we are going to use those 4 cards. As long as we don't miss too many crits, we are going to one-shot him. Here as you can see, Brynhild hits like a truck, and here almost half of the HP is already gone. Melee also almost kills. So here easy peasy first phase is done, but the problem is now what about the cards we are going to draw? So if we are not going to draw like proper cards, the damage is going to be pretty mediocre. So maybe, for example, if we are going to replace Arthur, might be a good choice. And also, by the way, guys, don't forget, this is definitely not the optimal thing to do, because I don't think not everyone is gonna plan to auto it, right? So basically, if you're going to manual it, it's going to be obviously a little bit better. Here, okay, we got very nice cards. So I hope it's going to be a 3-turner. Then we have a 3-turn video for our 3-turn title on auto for the video. That would be quite nice. And maybe if we're going to redo, so it might be even a 2-turner if we get like the perfect cards. But the thing is, Arthur always has 2 cards, Slater always has 1 card, so it's very unlikely to actually get a 2-turner, at least on auto, right? So here as you can see, bam, oh, almost 3 turns. So yeah, very unfortunate that we were not able to 3-turn it. At least we would have been able to 3-turn it if we would have had, for example, did it manually. But okay, we are still alive, that is very good. Okay, it's very sad that our Slater's dead, but the thing is, if Slater's dead, it means we only use strong cards now. I mean, at least we only have strong cards in our hands. So here as you can see, very easy clear. Now I would say we are going to just show the next team, because yeah, it is what it is. So let's say 4 turns on auto. That is, I think, a pretty good achievement already. And now I'm not too sure if Arthur is the right choice. That's why I would say we're going to replace Arthur. So I think we're going to replace Arthur with T1. He might be a good choice, but that means I have to, for example, let me just put this one on for now with a crit chance, won't harm. And then I can also give my Escanor the gear back, because I think you guys are aware he was borrowing the gear. So it might be a little bit helpful to actually have that on Escanor, his own newer gears. So here we are going to put in the attack set. HP link is working totally fine, but yeah, obviously if we have more attack, it is definitely better, because all we want is we want to go full damage. Also, I forgot to show you guys the artifact set. So this is going to be the artifact set, and now I'm not too sure about the positioning. The thing is, if I am, or if we are able to kill without melee, that would be actually pretty good, because if we can actually kill the first phase without melee immediately, like this, then melee will have, whenever he uses a single target, have all his 5 stacks, I mean, and then he's gonna hit like a truck. So let's just see what is going to happen here. I really hope that those 2 units can finish him off. But the thing is, earlier we did like almost enough damage with the AoE of melee already. So I think with T1 together, that should work out. But yeah, we deal definitely do way less damage. So I think maybe we should quit out and give our Brynhild some attack again. So basically with the attack again, she's gonna hit way harder, and then we might be actually able to do it. Also, if you guys are not aware, Ludo now is the highest attack link, so that's why I decided to take him, or to give him, oh, I can't do it, I can't take it away. Okay, here, we're going to, we can't borrow this as well, that's very unfortunate. Okay, here, Sadiel we need as well, Daddy is fine. So, the OG Ludo, his attack is really insane if you have his relic. So of course you need his relic, you need his cosmetic max, and you need a proper gear onto him, and then he gives a lot of attack. And yeah, so now let's just see what is going to happen. So I'm not too sure if the Merlin link here is the right link as well, but the thing is, it basically helps us in critting more, so obviously that might be the way to go. So here, as you can see, or maybe the reason why we deal way less damage is actually because we don't have Arthur anymore. So maybe Arthur is really also one of the main units we have, because here, as you can see, this is not enough in order to kill within one turn. That is very bad. So we should actually probably try to attack with melee. If melee doesn't kill within the first turn as well, then I gotta think about something else, guys. So let's try it like this for now, because also he has a Sadiel link. So maybe, for example, Sadiel link onto the Brynhild might be a help as well, but the thing is, I think we all are aware, the Meliodas, our Meliodas, he's the #1 damage dealer. So it might be a little bit better to have it on him. But yeah, so let's just see. So here, bam, it's, as I said, not as much damage as earlier. Unfortunately, he didn't have many merges, so the detonate card doesn't do that much damage. And hopefully he's going to be able to kill with a single target. Come on. Okay, very nice. We were at least able to kill like this now. And since we don't have the Arthur cards anymore, at least the T1 is going to hit decently hard. Too bad we got a merger here, so it will use the 2-star first. So we don't have maximum stacks onto our melee. But yeah, the damage, I'm really not satisfied with the damage at all. It really looks like that Arthur, the green Arthur, might be really the way to go. I mean, we did some decent chunk of damage already, so maybe we can actually, we can actually 3-turn it on auto this time, which gonna be a really nice for the title. So yeah, let's just see what is going to happen. So basically we are going to take a lot of damage, but at least nothing else is happening. So it looks like we can actually kill in this turn. So, well, we have the Slater card there, but here, as you can see, the PS card is actually hitting really hard. Yeah, 3-turner on auto, that is just really good, guys. So now the only thing is there anything we can change? So also, by the way, guys, let me know in the comment section what teams you guys are using and if this was helpful. So here, for example, we have unfortunately too many humans, but it might be also a good thing. So what if we're going to bring in Roxy? So my Roxy, whoops. So here, this is my Roxy. She's on attack here right now. We should put Sadiel here instead, because yeah, I think you guys are aware, even though Roxy has like a super nice passive, she really rarely crits, so she doesn't crit that much. And yeah, so this should be our team. This might work. I think this is going to be the last team we're going to test. So basically without Meliodas, that is also a really good test, or really good team to show if it works or not. We will find out now. So, well, working it probably should. The question is, how good will it be, right? But now Sadiel is on Brynhild, so Brynhild should be hitting way harder. Or maybe we should also put Arthur instead of Escanor. So here, as you can see, with the Sadiel link, Brynhild hits like a truck. So yeah, as I said, maybe we should also try Arthur, having Arthur instead of... Oh my god. Okay. It should work, but it's kind of bad, but we still should just show you guys that this is gonna work. I think we're going to really replace Arthur, and then maybe with Arthur and the Sadiel link onto our Brynhild, she's gonna deal enough damage so that we can actually just damage with damage with our other units. Like for example, with Arthur in order to kill in the first turn. We're gonna find out in a bit. So first of all, let's just watch what is going to happen here. So here we got a pretty decent card draw, so it's gonna use this card, then the 2-star card, and then those 2 cards. But yeah, the Roxy definitely is not doing as well as I thought she would do. So maybe even replacing Roxy, because here as you can see, Roxy, even if she crits, she does like literally no damage. So it might be actually better to just keep T1 and Brunhild and trade it in with Arthur, so that we can actually do a decent amount of damage, but still very nice. Another 3-turner. So now I feel really bad that in the first team we didn't 3-team, but yeah, basically the Arthur is definitely a big issue. So definitely let me know what team you guys also like the most. And yeah, here very easy clear. And let's just see now. By the way, the ult did like no damage. I didn't check his passive yet. Maybe he takes less damage from ult. But yeah. So now I would say we're going to, as I said, bring in the Arthur instead of Roxy. That will be definitely a good thing to see. So we're going to bring in Arthur. Yeah, Ludo Link can actually remain, because yeah, his links are, well, I don't have them yet at the moment. So maybe for example Meliodas might give more attack, but Ludo should be good enough in order to increase attack. So now the first start is going to be the 4 cards of those 2. And I really hope those 4 cards can one-shot, else we will switch the positioning between T1 and Arthur, or maybe even Slater to the far right and T1, because then it will use this card and this card, which means we're gonna get rid of a lot of bad cards. I mean, unfortunately we would still have the Arthur cards, but yeah, let's just see if Arthur can actually finish this off. Okay, doesn't look like Arthur can finish this off, so we're going to quit out really quick. For now we're gonna switch the positionings to see if we can get a better positioning. So we do this, we do this. This might be the way to go, and this is going to be our last team we're going to show you guys. I think we showed you guys a lot of, or enough variances. If you guys still trouble, let me know in the comment section, then I might do a secondary video with a different team, maybe someone else figured out or someone else is giving me. And yeah, so definitely, as I said, let me know in the comment section what teams you guys are using. Like here, as you can see, okay, that is definitely a lot of damage. Unfortunately only 1 ult gauge. We deal a little bit more damage than the previous round though, so hopefully, let's see, can T1 finish this off? Okay, unfortunately T1 is too weak as well, so this is absolutely going to be our last run. We're going to switch with T1 again. So we do this, like this. So yeah, very unfortunate that we were not able to just kill with that positioning, because then we would have been able to keep 1 T1 card, because now we have the same trouble with the first team again. We have too many Slater and Arthur cards, which means the run is going to be a little bit slower, but yeah, it is what it is. So now she's gonna deal a decent amount of damage. He even has 2 ult gauges, which means she hits harder with the detonate card, but that's not gonna help much, because yeah, T1 unfortunately can't kill. That is super sad. So yeah, I think maybe Meliodas is still the better choice over T1, because obviously Meliodas should be hitting harder, but at least we got a more or less okay card draw. It should be a 3-turner eventually, because we have 2 T1 cards still. Okay, maybe not, maybe it's a 4-turner. So the previous 2 teams seem to be a little bit better. I'm still not too sure though. Here he gets an attack buff, that's kinda meh, but we should be still fine. We got some pretty nice cards. The only card I don't really like is the Arthur 2-star card, because it's an AoE 2-star card, so he will prefer to use that one that doesn't do that much damage, because else we would have been able to use the Power Strike as well, and the Power Strike obviously is the best card we have. So it might be a freaking 4-turner again if we can survive this. Or maybe we can kill. Actually, never mind guys. We actually do enough damage in order to do, or to make a 3-turn as well. And yeah, that's it guys. I really hope it was helpful. You enjoyed watching this. Once again, comment down below what teams you guys were using. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and peace out for now.